So my GoPro Hero 11 Black showed up. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing overview. We will give you some test footage throughout this video, as well as we're going to give you some of the key specs, features, and highlights of this GoPro. So let's check it out. Now, of course, if you are interested in this GoPro, I will have a link below in the description so you can find more information or pick one up for yourself. Let's go ahead and open this up. So on the box here, again, GoPro Hero 11 Black, and some of the key features they point out here on the top, the 27 megapixel sensor for the camera for filming 5.3K 60 and 4K 120, waterproof again to 33 feet or 10 meters, uploads automatically to the cloud if you do pay for that GoPro service, and Hypersmooth stabilization 5.0. Let's pull this out of the box. So the GoPro comes with a nice hard-sided case, looks like that. It's got a zipper that you can open up. And when you do that, you'll open it up. It looks just like this. And the first thing you'll notice, it says your camera must be updated before you can use it. You can do that with the GoPro Quick app on your phone. So keep that in mind. You do need to update your camera. Now there's the camera itself. Let's see what else is in here. We've got instructions of how to install your battery and memory card, some tips for cold weather performance, and have product questions information there. So that's all in there. This case has a nice little area here where you can keep extra stuff. Let's have a closer look at the accessories. You've got your GoPro cable. This is a USB-A to USB-C cable in there. So that comes with it. These are pretty short, but they're nice for charging all of your stuff. Maybe a foot long or so. I forgot to mention GoPro stickers. You do get a couple of GoPro stickers in there as well. Now in here you will find a GoPro battery. So this is actually the Enduro battery, and this comes stock with the GoPro Hero 11 Black. So it has the white tips on it rather than the blue tips. And you can get up to 38% better performance with this battery over the previous generation of battery. So it comes stock with that battery. You've got your clip here, your buckle mount that can be added to these adhesive mounts. So it comes with one adhesive mount and one buckle mount there. And you can put that on your helmet. It's slightly curved, as well as it comes with one thumb screw right there. So that's all the accessories it comes with. So there it is there, the GoPro Hero 11 Black. Of course, you've got your power mode button here on the side. You've got your record button here on the top. Again, you've got the removable lens on this GoPro, a nice large screen here on the back, and on the front, you've got a smaller screen. And of course, you've got your fold out fingers here on the bottom. So if you're connecting it to any of your accessories, maybe you're going to use these buckle mounts, or you've got a floaty handle, you can easily connect it to those accessories. Now, the form factor of this GoPro Hero 11 Black is identical to the Hero 10 Black. It's identical in size, which makes it super handy for using all your other accessories. Maybe you have a media mod or a silicone case. All of those accessories will work with this GoPro, but it's on the inside that counts. And we're gonna go over some of those key highlights and feature upgrades that you do get with this camera in just a moment. So I'll install my memory card and the battery here. There's a little door on the side. It's spring loaded. You can open it up like that, and the memory card goes right in there, just like that. And we'll grab our Enduro battery, put that in there, close the door, make sure it clicks into place, and we'll fire this up. And again, it said we have to update our camera before we can use it, but we can have a look at what the screen looks like there. Nice big screen on there, as well as there's a screen on that side. So if you haven't seen the newer GoPros, they do have a screen here on the front as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and update this, and we'll move into showing you some of the key highlights and specs, as well as some footage and audio from this GoPro. So I've got the GoPro all set up here. So let's jump into some of the features and highlights that I think are great on this new GoPro Hero 11. Now the footage you'll see from the GoPro is not altered or edited or color graded in any way, as well as the audio that you hear from the GoPro is straight from the camera. So one of the biggest upgrades to this camera is the new sensor. It's a 1/1.9 sensor, but it gives you a really cool new feature, which is an 8/7 field of view. And this is amazing if you want to do some filming and you're not sure if you'd like to use it for social media in a vertical format, or maybe on your TV in a wide format, you can choose that after the fact. Because it's an 8/7, you can crop it in either direction and not lose any resolution of your video. It's a great new feature in this GoPro. So one of the other major upgrades to this camera is 10-bit color. The previous generation had 8-bit color, which was just over 16 million colors. This is 10-bit, which is about 1 billion colors. You'll see less jumping of shades, maybe in the sky when you're watching videos. It's gonna be a lot smoother with a lot more colors in your video. So if you've used a recent generation of GoPro, you're aware of Hypersmooth and how it's basically removed the need for a gimbal with your GoPro. If your camera or GoPro is jumping around like this, it smooths that footage out and makes it look amazing. Now, the GoPro 11 features a Hypersmooth 5.0 with auto boost. If you're maybe biking down a gravel road and it gets really bumpy, it will auto boost the Hypersmooth, slightly crop in seamlessly, and then once it gets smooth again, it will turn off the auto boost and slightly crop back out. And that's built right in here, the auto boost and the Hypersmooth 5.0. This camera also features an updated horizon lock. So basically you can flip the camera all the way upside down and it's still gonna film in the correct direction. The previous GoPro, the GoPro 10, you could go to about 45 degrees without any add-ons. This one goes right upside down when you're filming and it will still look exactly the same. So really cool upgrade to this camera. Another upgrade to the camera is the Hyperview lens. It's an extremely wide lens. You can see the footage here. It goes out so far on the sides. Great if you're wanting extremely wide fields of view, and it just gives you a ton of image here to look at. So I'm out at the park here. I can hear birds chirping. I can hear cars going by. There's a bit of a breeze. How does this sound in the GoPro? This is straight audio from the GoPro. So walking here in the park, again, my footsteps, nature sounds all around me. This is what it'll sound like with the internal audio on the GoPro. So if you're taking photos with this GoPro can do 27 megapixels. The previous one did 23 megapixels, so a big jump there. And you can see some of the photos here from the park around my house. Lots of vibrant colors in the photo. It does a really good job with this camera. And again, that's a 27 megapixel camera. GoPro's also given us an easy navigation mode for the menu system. So if you're new to GoPro, that might be a little bit easier for you. And you can also switch it over to the Pro mode, which is what you might be used to if you had a previous generation of GoPro. And they've also included some really cool time-lapse features in here as well. Star trails for night sky photography, light painting, as well as vehicle lights if you want to film cars at night. So that's the GoPro Hero 11 Black. I've had the last few generations of the GoPro and I'm really excited about this GoPro 11 and the features it has to offer. Whether you're doing action sports or traveling, this is a great camera for you or for everyday life. So I hope this video gave you value. If it did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to connect with me on social media and subscribe here on YouTube. I'd love to have you join the Northern Viking community. Thank you so much for watching today, and until next time, take care.